begins to fade and water waits without a sound. The sky is pale, the moment white, no edge remains to hold me down. The tide moves slow, then pulls away like breathing learned from ancient stone. It teaches me to trust the pause and not demand what's never known. I leave my questions in the sand and let the quiet take their place. In the stillness before the sea, I feel my heartbeat fall in line. Every weight that followed me dissolves into the open tide. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen all I used to be. In the stillness before the sea, I am free. I am free. The horizon holds no promise made, yet offers more than words can give. It shows me how to let things go and teaches me a softer way to live. What once felt heavy drifts away like footprints fading from the shore. The quiet asks for nothing now and somehow gives me even more. I leave my questions in the sand and let the quiet take their place. In the stillness before the sea, I feel my heartbeat fall in line. Every weight that followed me dissolves into the open tide. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen all I used to be. In the stillness before the sea, I am free. Between the wave and waiting shore, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must have a form. Some truth arrive like open skies. In the stillness before the sea, I feel my heartbeat fall in line. Every weight that followed me dissolves into the open tide. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen all I used to be. In the stillness before the sea, I am free. pause upon the edge of silent light. The grass still holds the shape of stars that faded gently through the night. No voices call, no questions rise. The earth is calm beneath my feet. Each breath returns a quieter truth in rhythms old and incomplete. I let the stillness take my hand and lead me where the heart can rest. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carried fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. The river hums a distant tune of letting go and moving on. It never begs the shore to stay. It trusts the pull it's leaning on. So I release what I can't hold, like falling leaves into the stream. The quiet fills the empty space with something close to peace unseen. I let the stillness take my hand and lead me where the heart can. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carried fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. Between the pulse of earth and sky, a softer strength begins to grow. Not every truth is meant for words. Some things are only felt and known. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carried fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. clean and true. No echo pulls me from this place, no voice reminds me what to fear. The moment rests upon my chest and whispers, I am here. I stop reaching for tomorrow and let the morning hold my name. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light, I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. The hills breathe out the cooling night. They never rush the coming sun. They teach me how to trust the pause where every ending is begun. What once felt heavy leaves my heart like mist dissolving from the ground. The quiet does not need a word, its truth is felt, not found. I stop reaching for tomorrow and let the morning hold my name. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light, I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. Between the night and open sky, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must chase the sun. Some truths arrive with quiet eyes. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light, I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. I stand where motion softens down, and every sound learns how to wait. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it knows the weight I take. No hurried thought remains with me, no future pulls me from this place. The moment opens wide and calm, with nothing left I need to chase. I let the silence draw me near and feel my breathing fall in line. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. The hills remain without a word, yet say more than the noise I knew. They teach me how to stand and stay, and trust what silence leads me to. What once felt heavy leaves my hands, like dust returning to the land. The quiet holds me steady now, in ways I finally understand. I let the silence draw me near and feel my breathing fall in line. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit I stand where nothing asks of me, no name to prove, no role to play. The sky is wide, the earth is still, and all the noise has slipped away. Each breath arrives without demand, like waves that meet an open shore. I feel my thoughts grow soft and slow in ways I've never felt before. I stop resisting where I am and let the quiet lead me through. This is the way the silence holds me, without a question, without a claim. Every wound begins to loosen when nothing calls me by my name. In the hush of open space, I finally let myself be free. This is the way the silence holds me and gently carries me. The land remembers how to wait. It never rushes what will grow. It trusts the dark, it trusts the light, and lets the seasons come and go. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like dust returning to the ground. The quiet doesn't need to speak, its truth is felt, not heard, not found. I stop resisting where I am and let the quiet lead me through. This is the way the silence holds me, without a question, without a claim. Every wound begins to loosen when nothing calls me by my name. In the hush of open space, I finally let myself be free. This is the way the silence holds me and gently carries me. Between the moment and the thought, a deeper rhythm softly stays. Not every truth needs words or form. Some truths arrive by quiet grace. This is the way the silence holds me, without a question, without a claim. Every wound begins to loosen when nothing calls me by my name. In the hush of open space, I finally let myself be free. This is the way the silence holds me and gently carries me. I stand where paths begin to fade into the hush of open green. No sign remains to pull me on, only where my breath has been. The light falls soft between the leaves, as if it knows the pace I need. The moment widens patiently and asks me only just to breathe. I stop searching for a door and feel the space begin to show. This This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance sway. This is where the quiet opens the way, and I stay. Trees remain without a word, yet mark the seasons as they turn. They teach me how to stand and wait and trust the things I do not learn. What once felt heavy slips away like breath dissolving into air. The quiet does not push or pull, it simply meets me where I am. I stop searching for a door and feel the space begin to show. This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance sway. This is where the quiet opens the way, and I stay between the step and open sealed. A deeper calm begins to rise. Not every path must be revealed. Some roads appear before our eyes. This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance sway. This is where the quiet opens the way, and I stay. Stand where restless waters flow, and every tide begins to breathe. The shore is calm, the moment wide, with nothing left I need to keep. No signal calls me from within, no echo asks me who I am. The ground feels steady underfoot, as if it understands my hand. I stop reaching for the far and let the stillness draw me near. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath a drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. Without a word, it does not rush the coming night. It teaches me to trust the pause and rest within this fragile light. What once felt heavy slips away like boats unmoored from anxious hands. The quiet stays and does not ask. It simply helps me understand. I stop reaching for the far and let the stillness draw me near. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath the drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. Between the wave and waiting shore, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must move or roam. Some truths arrive and stay inside. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath the drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. To breathe, where every sound grows thin and kind. The world releases what it asked and leaves a quieter space behind. No title cling to who I am, no past insists on where I've been. The ground feels warm beneath as if it's always known my skin. I stop explaining who I was and let the moment draw me near. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I remain. The hills stand still without a sound, yet hold the weight of countless years. They teach me how to simply stay and trust the ground beneath my fears. What once felt heavy drifts away like breath dissolving into air. The quiet asks for nothing more and somehow leaves me whole and bare. I stop explaining who I was and let the moment draw me near. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I between the question and the truth, a softer knowing starts to grow. Not every answer needs a sound. Some truths are felt when we let go. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I remain. I pause where footsteps lose their sound, and every moment learns to stay. The light grows soft upon the land as thoughts like shadows drift away. No voice demands I move ahead, no past returns to pull me through. The ground feels steady, warm and kind, as if it's always known what's true. I stop asking where I belong and feel the silence and This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call. Every weight I carried far is gently laid and starts to fall. Through the hush of open time, I loosen all I used to be. This is where the quiet waits for me and sets me free. Remain without a word, yet know the shape of every scar. They teach me how to stand and breathe exactly as I am so far. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like breath dissolving into air. The quiet stays without a sound and somehow tells me I am there. I stop asking and feel the silence answer me. This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call. Every weight I carried far is gently laid and starts to fall. Through the hush of open time, I loosen all I used to be. This is where the quiet waits for me and sets me free. Between the leaving and the rest, a softer knowing starts to grow. Not every path must lead away. Some paths are found by staying slow. This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call. Every weight I carried far is gently laid and starts to fall. Through the hush of open time, I loosen all I used to be. This is where the quiet waits for me and sets me free. I drift where restless waters flow, and every wave begins to rest. The shore receives without a word the weight I carried in my chest. No anchor pulls me to the past, no storm insists on where to steer. Calm and wide and lets me breathe without a fear. I stop fighting every tide and trust the stillness drawing near. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. The horizon does not rush, it waits for night and waits for dawn. It teaches me to stay and trust that nothing real is ever gone. What once felt heavy slips away like sails released into the air. The quiet asks for nothing more and leaves me steady, present there. I stop fighting every tide and trust the stillness drawing near. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. Between the leaving and return, a deeper calm begins to stay. Not every journey needs a storm. Some shores are found by drifting gently. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. I rest where nothing questions me, no answer needed, none required. The day grows wide and patiently releases all I once desired. No story pulls me back in time, no future asks me where to go. The moment settles into breath and rhythm soft and moving slow. I stop explaining who I am and let the silence draw me near. This is is where the quiet never asks. It simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet never asks, and I am free at last. The hills remain without a word, yet know the shape of every scar. They teach me how to stand and breathe exactly as I am, not more. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the sky. The quiet holds me where I stand. No need to chase, no need to try. I stop explaining who I am and let the silence draw me near. This is where the quiet never asks. It simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet never asks, and I am free at last. Between the thought and beating heart, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must find a form. Some truths arrive when nothing tries. This is where the quiet never asks. It simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet never asks, and I am free at last. I wake before the light arrives. When night is thinning at the seam, the sky still holds its final stars like fragments of a fading dream. The land is quiet, white and still, as if it waits to speak my name. Each breath aligns with something old that feels familiar yet unchanged. I stand and listen to the calm that moves beneath all sound and fear. In the place that dawn returns, I feel the weight inside me fade. Every worry gently learns it does not have to stay. Through the soft and opening air, I let go of who I've been. In the place that dawn returns, I begin. begin again. Unfold in muted gold, no urgency, no need to run. The earth receives the rising light the way a mother meets her son. What once felt heavy loosens here like frost retreating from the ground. The quiet holds me steady now where answers no longer need a sound. I stand and listen to the calm that moves beneath all sound and fear. In the place the dawn returns, I feel the weight inside me fade. Every worry gently learns it does not have to stay. Through the soft and opening air, I let go of who I've been. In the place the dawn returns, I begin again. A fragile strength is quietly born. It does not shout or claim its place. It simply stays and carries on. In the place the dawn returns, I feel the weight inside me fade. Every worry gently learns it does not have to stay. Through the soft and opening air, I let go of who I've been. In the place the dawn returns, I begin again. Softens into breath. The sea releases every rush and teaches stillness how to rest. No signal pulls me out to roam, no anchor drags me to the past. The moment settles at my feet and asks me only just to last. I stop listening for the storm and hear the calm beneath it all. This is where the quiet touches the shore, not asking more, not closing in. Every weight I carried far drifts gently out with every wind. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't hold. This is where the quiet touches the shore and makes me whole. without a sound. It does not hurry what will be. It shows me how to trust the pause and let the tide remember me. What once felt heavy slips away like footprints fading in the sand. The quiet doesn't need a word, it understands. I stop listening for the storm and hear the calm beneath it all. This is where the quiet touches the shore, not asking more, not closing in. Every weight I carried far drifts gently outward with every wind. Through the hush of salted air I loosen what I couldn't hold. This is where the quiet touches the shore and makes me whole. Between the wave and waiting land, a deeper peace begins to grow. Not every truth must travel far. Some truths are found by staying slow. This is where the quiet touches the shore, not asking more, not closing in. Every weight I carried far drifts gently out with every wind. Through the hush of salted air I loosen what I couldn't hold. This is where the quiet touches the shore and makes me whole. Time is lying low between the grass and open air. No rushing steps, no urging call, just quiet waiting everywhere. The day unfolds without a sound, like water finding where to flow. I feel my breath return to me in ways I didn't used to know. I stopped chasing distant skies and let this moment be enough. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes and it walks me home inside. Shows no sign of doubt. It bends but never breaks its way. It teaches me to loosen grip and trust the pull of every day. What I release returns as calm. What I forgive begins to mend. The quiet does not ask for more, it only offers where to stand. I stop chasing distant skies and let this moment be. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes, and it walks me home inside. In the space where nothing speaks, a deeper knowing takes its place. Not every answer needs a sound. Some truths are felt, not meant to chase. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes, and it walks me home inside. Footsteps slow their pace, and every thought learns how to breathe. The road is quiet, worn and kind, as if it's always walked with me. No sign ahead, no call behind, no weight to prove, no role to play. The moment settles at my side and quietly begins to stay. I stop choosing where to go and let the stillness share my stride. This is where the quiet walks beside me, not ahead, not far behind. Every burden I once carried loses shape and slips my mind. Through the hush of open ground, I let the long-held tension flee. This is where the quiet walks beside me and keeps me company. The hills remain without a word, yet know the rhythm of my steps. They teach me how to move with care and trust the ground that never left. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the air. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it simply stays aware, aware. I stop choosing where to go and let the stillness share my stride. This is where the quiet walks beside me, not ahead, not far behind. Every burden I once carried loses shape and slips my mind. Through the hush of open ground, I let the long-held tension flee. This is where the quiet walks beside me and keeps me company. Between the step and steady breath, a deeper calm begins to rise. ways. Not every journey needs a map. Some paths appear when we're aligned. This is where the quiet walks beside me. Not ahead, not far behind. Every burden I once carried loses shape and slips my mind. Through the hush of open ground, I let the long-held tension flee. This is where the quiet walks beside me and keeps me company. Keeps me company. I stand where shadows slowly break along the sleeping hills below. The night releases what it held as golden light begins to flow. No urgency within the air, no voice that asks me where to be. The valley opens wide and calm and makes a quieter space in me. I breathe and feel the moment stay without a need to move or run. When the light touches the valley, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every burden carried with me softens in the morning shine. Through the hush of open land, I release what I can't defend. When the light touches the valley, I begin again. The river glides without a sound. It knows the shape of where it bends. It teaches me to trust the flow and loosen how I try to mend. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like mist retreating from the ground. The quiet doesn't ask for more. It heals by simply being found. I breathe and feel the moment stay without a need to move or run. When the light touches the valley, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every burden carried with me softens in the morning shine. Through the hush of open land, I release what I can't defend. When the light touches the valley, I begin again. Between the night and waking day, a gentler truth begins to rise. Not every answer needs a sound. Some truths arrive with open skies. When the light touches the valley, I feel I move where every step feels known, as if the ground remembers me. The air is wide, the pace is slow, in quiet continuity. No ticking clock, no hurried sound, no pull toward what I used to be. The moment settles into breath and finds its own simplicity. I stop resisting where I am and feel the rhythm underneath. This is where the quiet knows the rhythm, soft as waves against the shore. Every worry finds its timing and no longer asks for more. Through the hush of open land, I let my guarded heart listen. This is where the quiet knows the rhythm and draws me in. They never rush the turning sky. They teach me how to move with trust and let the passing moments by. What once felt heavy finds its place, like stones aligned along a stream. The quiet shapes a gentler truth, more real than anything I dreamed. I stop resisting where I am and feel the rhythm underneath. This is where the quiet knows the rhythm, soft as waves against the shore. Every worry finds its timing and no longer asks for more. Through the hush of open land, I let my guarded heart listen. This is where the quiet knows the rhythm and draws me in. Between the pulse and open air, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every song requires a sound. Some songs are felt with closed eyes. This is where the quiet knows the rhythm, soft as waves against the shore. Every worry finds its timing and no longer asks for more. Through the hush of open land, I let my guarded heart listen. This is where the quiet knows the rhythm and draws me in. Footsteps fade into the green. The earth is holding quiet tales of everything that's ever been. No rush remains within the air, no weight of words I need to keep. Each breath becomes a softer prayer in places where the old songs sleep. I leave my worries in the shade and feel the silence answer me. Where the old songs sleep in stone and soil, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every wound learns how to heal when I leave the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. It never asks the shore to stay. It teaches me to trust the flow and let the heavier moments sway. What once felt lost returns as calm. What once was sharp grows smooth and kind. The quiet gives me back my strength in ways the noise could never find. Sleep in stone and soil, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every wound learns how to heal when I leave the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. Between the echo and the still, a deeper rhythm softly plays. Not every truth needs words or sound. Some truths arrive like quiet grace. Where the old songs sleep in stone and soil, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every wound learns how to heal when I leave the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. nothing left I need to shield. The sky grows quiet overhead, as if it listens more than speaks. Each breath becomes a softer truth at the edge of silent weeds. I let the world fall out of reach and feel the stillness draw me near. At the edge of quiet light, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. Every wrong begins to fade, every doubt slips from my chest. Through the hush of open air, I release the weight I carry through. At the edge of quiet light, I return to what is true. The land remembers how to wait. It does not chase the coming night. It trusts the dark to hold its place and cradle dawn within its sight. What once felt urgent loosens here, like echoes fading into ground. The quiet does not ask for more, it simply stays without a sound. I let the world fall out of reach and feel the stillness draw me near. At the edge of quiet light, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. Every wrong begins to fade, every doubt slips from my chest. Through the hush of open air, I release the weight I carry through. At the edge of quiet light, I return to what is true. Between the leaving and the stay, a gentler rhythm softly grows. Not every truth must be pursued. Some truths arrive when we let go. At the edge of quiet light, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. Every wrong begins to fade, every doubt slips from my chest. Through the hush of open air, I release the weight I carry through. At the edge of quiet light, I return to what is true. I pause where echoes fade to air, and nothing asks me what I am. The hills lean close in quiet trust, as if they softly understand. No shadow pulls me from this place, no voice insists I must become. The breath moves freely through my chest and feels like where I'm stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I tried to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. The land remembers every step, though no mark stays upon the ground. Teaches me to trust the pause where truest paths are never found. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the sky. The quiet doesn't need a word, it hears me without asking why. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carry long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I tried to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. Between the breath and beating heart, a deeper knowing comes to stay. Not every truth must speak aloud, some truths are felt along the way. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I tried to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. I walk where hills lean close and calm, and daylight softens where I stand. The valley breathes without a sound, as if it knows force my trembling hand. No distant call, no urgent sign, no reason left to hurry through. The moment settles like a vow that asks me only to be true. I stop carrying the noise of days and feel the earth begin to hear. This is where the quiet rests in the valley, wide and open, still and slow. Every burden I have carried finds a place to finally go. Through the hush of open ground, I release what used to weigh. This is where the quiet rests in the valley, and I stay. The grass bends low beneath the wind. It never asks the sky to change. It teaches me to yield with grace and trust the shape of every day. What once felt heavy slips away like mist retreating from the plain. The quiet holds me gently now, without a need to name the pain. I stop carrying the noise of days and feel the earth begin to hear. This is where the quiet rests in the valley, wide and open, still and slow. Every burden I have carried finds a place to finally go. Through the hush of open ground, I release what used to weigh. This is where the quiet rests in the valley, and I stay. Between the echo and the breath, a deeper calm begins to grow. Not every truth must rise or fall. Some truths are found by staying low. This is where the quiet rests in the valley, wide and open, still and slow. Every burden I have carried finds a place to finally go. Through the hush of open ground, I release what used to weigh. This is where the quiet rests in the valley, dreams fade away into the grass, into the loam. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it knows I've come back home. No markers left to guide my way, no sign that tells me who to be. The land unfolds in patient lines and gives its quiet trust to me. I stop resisting where I stand and feel the moment settle in. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. The hills remain without a word, yet speak of past both old and true. They teach me how to trust the poles and listen longer than I do. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like breath returning to the air. The quiet holds me steady now. With nothing left I need to bear, I stop resisting where I stand and feel the moment settle in. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. Between the leaving and return, a gentler knowing starts to grow. Not every road is meant to lead. Some roads are meant to slow. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps,